What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about Larry Allen. This dude right here is off the team. I just want to make sure you guys understand. This is the thing that you guys need to really get through your heads right now. People are going to still spend more money for him after he's out of packs, so we're not going to sell him right back. All right? I will tell you this, based on everything that we've seen and the entire stream watched the gameplays, he's not better than David DeCastro. It could be because David DeCastro is a taller player, and that has a lot to do with the way that they block and stuff like that, with the height. You know, all that type of stuff is very influential with the way that the game works. But there wasn't a lot of differences within the game. So a lot of you guys that are trying to go ahead and grab him, like, yo, G, you know, whatever, like, can we grab him? I think that 6'5", for the most part, is probably the minimal height that makes the guys play the right way. So I could get my 1.6. See, look, this is where it gets really, really nasty. And like sometimes I don't want to hold the card. You can probably bet that EA Sports is going to drop another promo where there's going to be another guard that's going to be a 99 overall in another soon to be promo other than the golden tickets. If that happens, you risk losing whatever you spent. Now, we won't lose as much as the other people that spent 3.5 and 3 mil on a 6'3" idiot. We won't lose that much. But what's going to happen is you may lose something from it, because people right now are still, they're still trying to get the card actively. Like, it's something that's very important. Like, yo, I got to get this 99 Larry Allen. They don't realize how trash he is. So one of the things that we could do right now, we can kind of gauge based on what it is. Like, do we really think that people are going to spend $2 million for Larry Allen? I think around where he is currently is probably the safer point. To be totally upfront and honest about it, I don't really think that he's going to be a guy that people are going to go, oh my God, I got to grab that guy. You know what I'm saying? I got to spend this money, because honestly, DeCastro, for all things being considered, he's a lot better. So he's up to 1.7 right now. Just think about it along, like what I'm trying to say to you guys, right? This is where it gets very, very interesting, and you guys ask me a lot of questions like, yo, G, should I sell him right now? Should I sell him later? I don't see a world where people are going to start to pay $2 million for Larry Allen just because he's out of packs. Because DeCastro also gives you ×2 for ultimate legend chemistry. And he's an option to use that's just as good. That's the mindset that I want you guys to have, to understand. So I bought him for 1.6, right? And he's at 1.7 right now because people are still actively trying to get him for the best possible price. The more that I think about it, the more I say to myself, I just don't want him on my team, right? So for 300K, a different, like, say he does go up to 2 million and people are buying him for 2 million, which I still doubt, just because of the fact, like I said, that EA is probably going to kind of balance it out with another promo and another 99 overall player. It gets really, really interesting to kind of figure, like, all right, what exactly are, what are our options? What would our options be if his price doesn't raise and people realize how trash he is, and then we lose, as opposed to just break even like we can right now and not gain anything, because it doesn't really matter, because it's not like we're desperate for coins, so we're pretty much good with it. And I played a few games with him and did not really see a lot. Like realistically, I did not see a lot with what was happening with him. So I think most of you guys will agree that we should probably try to get the 1.7 and just leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we gonna still be hanging around here? Like, we don't need to be hanging around here no more, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy has shown us that he sucks. So because of that, I think it'll probably be in our best interest to go ahead and see if we could get rid of him for 1.7. Now, because I think we spent 1.63 for him, we could probably go 1.67, something like that. Something weird like right now. As a matter of fact, because 2 other people actually have it at 1.7, it could be a situation where he probably won't sell for that amount right now. And then you see a guy over there that's bidding on it at 1.37. It is a chance that he might not sell unless we lower it a little bit. So to make everybody happy, for people that be willing to spend the money, and just so that we could get our coins back, 1.79. How did that just happen so quick? Oh my goodness. Oh, because the other guy took his down too. I think he's probably going to try to go lower. Oh, he sold for the 1.7. Yo, what the? Oh, okay. Yo, he did actually just sell for the 1.7. You see that? That quick? And we just took ours down too? So that looks like maybe that is the going rate. Because the dude just did it. 1.7 is it. Yeah. It looks like that's the number. All right, so people are willing to spend 1.7. All right, that's fine. So he'll be gone, and then we'll rejoice, and we'll be happy about that situation. All right, so now, let's go ahead and talk about a few other things, right? We just played somebody that ran the football on us, regardless of the fact that we had secure tacklers on our players. That does not mean that we're going to take secure tacklers off of our players. All right, but I do want to make sure you guys understand, a lot of your safeties that are available right now, they also have secure tackler. And a lot of the times they are the last, they're the last hope to make the tackle. So with that being said, I don't know what John Madden did. Like, he was just getting straight abused, in those games, as far as that goes. So I'm going to take secure tackler off of him because he made me sick that last game he just played and didn't really do what he's supposed to do. The inside stuff, that was fine. He actually did his job. You got to be able to make these tackles, though. I just want to make sure everybody understands. Very, very important to have the right abilities on these players to be able to make these tackles. But at the same time, I don't want you guys going too crazy and doing too much. Now, Palomar, it was Chin. Chin was getting straight destroyed. And I don't really know what his deal is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a huge risk, and he's going to get Acrobat again. And the reason that I'm going to give him Acrobat on one of my safeties and not both is because I play him on the inside, and usually dudes throw those deep bombs to the outside on the right because the right is like the glitch side. So I'm going to give him Acrobat for now. All right? Just because dudes are not making any attempts when the ball is being thrown right at them to make a play. All right? As far as everything else with the abilities, I don't know what the hell Charles Woodson was doing in that last game, but the more and more that I think about it, I may have to go back to playing Acrobat on my safeties. Just based on the way that dudes throw the ball, quick hike, and they just don't care about anything in the world, we may need to do that. Also, Deion Sanders, I just realized something, right? Deion Sanders, for some reason, we gave him mid-zone instead of just giving him flat and deep. I don't think we've seen any type of major impact with that. I think just giving him flat and deep is fine. All right, I have to be totally honest. It's a very, very interesting situation, but we're gonna go ahead and just give them back Acrobat, with the safeties as far as that goes, and just see how it works out. Now, as far as the way that people will say, okay, gee, what about mid zone, right? What about adding mid zone with Acrobat? If you think, let me just hear me out, right? If you think a mid zone is going to knock out one of those deep passes that are 25 yards and above, and it's going to help you in your game, something is wrong with you, okay? Because it's already bad enough that the deep outs don't really work in certain situations. If you start to think, for whatever reason, that the mid zone is going to be more effective with Acrobat, and you take away deep out, you're going to be getting dotted uncontrollably. All right. So I just want to make sure everybody understands that, because a lot of you guys have your different assessments. Yo, gee, what about this? And I'll be trying to tell you guys, it's not rocket science. All right. Mid zone is not going to work 20 yards and above, whatever. It's like 11 to 20 or whatever. Whatever it is, those deep passes, you are done. You're absolutely done. So that I'm just letting you guys know that, just in case, somebody's like, yo, gee, no, it doesn't make any sense. It's completely idiotic, and you should not do it. That should, pretty much give you guys the assessment of what I believe in regards to mid-zone, as opposed to not having deep out. All right, guys? So that's all I got for you guys with Larry Allen. I would probably get rid of him. If you want to take the risk and wait and probably gain a couple 100,000 coins, that's fine. But that's pretty much what it is, bro. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable day. Stay well, stay blessed. One love, y'all.